Have you ever wondered which country offers a blend of incredible natural beauty, a rich history, and an enviable quality of life? What if I told you that there's a place where elder individuals crave love and affection, creating a unique social dynamic? Stay tuned to discover more about this intriguing nation. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more fascinating insights into the world's most captivating cultures. Meet the country of the needy crowds. In this country, you'll find an extremely safe and happy life with elder individuals craving love and affection. Meet Sweden, a country located in northern Europe on the Scandinavian peninsula. It borders Finland to the east, Norway to the west, and the Baltic Sea and North Sea to the south. The capital of Sweden is Stockholm. Its territorial expanse covers 528,447 square kilometers, making it the third largest country in the European Union in terms of land area. The majority of Sweden's territory is covered by forests, accounting for about 60% of the total area. The country also boasts numerous lakes, with the largest being Lake Vänern, spanning an area of 5,560 square kilometers. Sweden is sparsely populated, with a population of around 10.3 million inhabitants. The majority of the population is concentrated in the southern region of the country, where the capital, Stockholm, is located. The official language is Swedish. A well-known dish in Sweden is Swedish meatballs. Swedish meatballs, or köttbullar, are a traditional Swedish dish made from a mixture of ground beef and pork, breadcrumbs, egg, and cream. They are served with mashed potatoes, Swedish gravy, and lingonberry jam. Swedish meatballs have a long history, believed to have been brought to Sweden by the Vikings. The earliest written record of Swedish meatballs dates back to the 17th century. Swedish meatballs are a popular dish in Sweden and are served on many special occasions, such as Christmas, Easter, and Swedish Independence Day. They are also popular in restaurants and cafes across the country, often consumed on pea soup day, a tradition associated with the end of winter. Speaking of history, Sweden's history is rich and spans millennia. During the 8th and 9th centuries, Swedish Vikings were known for their raids and trade along the Baltic Sea and North Sea. Viking trade and expansion were crucial elements in shaping Swedish culture. King Eric the Holy is often associated with the unification of Sweden in the late 12th century. Centuries later, Sweden, Denmark, and Norway formed the Kalmar Union under a shared monarchy. Sweden separated from the Union in 1523. Between 1618 and 1648, Sweden played a significant role in the 30 Years' War, emerging as a military power under the leadership of Gustavus Adolphus III. During the 17th and 18th centuries, Sweden experienced a period known as the Great Power Era, exerting substantial influence in Europe, including conflicts like the Great Northern War. In the 19th century, the country remained neutral in European conflicts, undergoing a period of industrialization and urbanization. In the 20th century, for most of the century, Sweden maintained a policy of neutrality despite tensions during the World Wars. The country underwent remarkable economic development, becoming a welfare society known for its quality of life. In contemporary times, Sweden continued to be a prosperous and developed nation, playing an active role in global issues such as environmental issues and human rights. Sweden is known for its social welfare model, advanced economy, and has been a member of the European Union since 1995, although it has not adopted the euro as its currency. Sweden's history is marked by periods of regional and international influence, as well as notable internal development. Sweden's economy is characterized by a combination of market capitalism and an extensive welfare state. Sweden is known for its comprehensive welfare state, which includes public health care, education, and social assistance services. This contributes to high living standards and social equality. Sweden has an industrialized economy, with notable sectors, including information technology, telecommunications, automotive, engineering, and life sciences industries. Notable Swedish companies include Ericsson, Volvo, Scania, Spotify, and many others. The country is highly export-oriented, with its major trading partners including other European countries, intra-European Union trade, and global business in high-tech sectors. The country has an independent monetary policy and prudent fiscal management. The Central Bank of Sweden, Sveriges Riksbank, is responsible for monetary policies while the government controls fiscal policy. Although Sweden is a member of the European Union, it has chosen not to adopt the euro as its official currency. The Swedish krona is the circulating currency. Sweden has a strong focus on research and innovation. Significant investments are made in research and development, contributing to Sweden's leadership in high-tech sectors. The country is generally considered to have a favorable business environment, with a well-educated workforce, developed infrastructure, and an efficient legal system. Like many developed countries, Sweden faces demographic challenges such as an aging population. This may have implications for the social security system and the economy as a whole. Overall, the Swedish economy is recognized for its stability, innovation, and quality of life. The country maintains a balance between market capitalism and a comprehensive social system, seeking to provide significant social benefits to its citizens. Moving on, life expectancy in Sweden is 83 years, which is why many Swedish elders, when they separate from their husbands, end up feeling lonely and craving love and affection. Additionally, many women are immigrating to Sweden, resulting in the number of women surpassing the number of men, especially when looking at those above 50 years old. What do you think about finding love with Swedish elders? Comment below. Swedish women are tall, with blonde or brown hair, blue or green eyes, and fair skin. They typically dress casually and practically, focusing on comfort and functionality. However, they also know how to dress for special occasions and appreciate fashion. Swedish women generally take great care of their health and appearance, maintaining a healthy diet and regularly exercising. They are raised to be independent and self-sufficient. They often start working early and take control of their own lives. Education is highly valued in Sweden, and Swedish women are usually well-educated and cultured. They are curious and enjoy learning new things. Swedish women have high self-esteem and trust in their own abilities. They are not afraid to express themselves and stand up for what they believe in. Swedish women are direct and honest in their communication. They dislike beating around the bush and prefer to say what they think clearly and concisely. Sweden is a very egalitarian country, and Swedish women have the same rights and opportunities as men. They are well represented in all sectors of society, from politics and business to academia and the arts. They enjoy adventure and trying new things. They love to travel, participate in outdoor sports, and explore nature. Swedish women are generally friendly and welcoming to strangers. They strive to make visitors feel welcome and at ease. Swedish families are usually small, with 1 or 2 children. Men and women equally share household responsibilities and childcare. Children are encouraged to be independent from a young age and to leave home when they become adults. Swedish families are generally very close and supportive of each other. They spend a lot of time together and celebrate holidays and special events together. Swedish women usually manage to find a good balance between work and personal life. They have access to generous maternity and paternity leave, and many companies offer flexible working hours. Sweden is also known for being a very happy country. According to the 2023 World Happiness Report, Sweden ranks 6th among the happiest countries in the world. Finland ranks first, followed by Denmark and Iceland. The report measures happiness based on 6 factors. Per capita income, as a country's income level, is an important factor for happiness. Social support, because people who feel supported by their friends, family, and community are happier. Healthy life expectancy, because people who live longer and healthier lives are happier. Freedom to make life choices, because people who have freedom to make choices in life are happier. And generosity, because people who are generous with others are happier. Sweden scores well on all these factors. The country has a high per capita income, a strong social welfare system, a healthy life expectancy, and a high level of individual freedom. Sweden is also a generous country with a strong culture of volunteering. Sweden is a country with a high quality of life. The country offers its citizens a high level of security, education, and health. Sweden is also a country with a strong culture of equality and justice. If you're interested in visiting or maybe even living in Sweden, keep an eye on the costs of some items there. The monthly cost of food in Sweden can vary depending on lifestyle, eating habits, and geographical location. In urban areas, prices may be slightly higher compared to rural areas. On average, a single person can spend between 220 to 400 euros per month on food, depending on various factors. This amount would include expenses for groceries, eating out, and other food-related expenses. The cost of renting a one-bedroom apartment in the Swedish capital Stockholm can range from 800 to 1330 euros per month, or even more, depending on specific features. In smaller cities or rural areas, rental costs may be lower. A one-bedroom apartment outside the city center may cost between 530 to 880 euros per month, but these values may vary. As for the cost of internet, it ranges from 17 to 44 euros per month. You might find some of these prices expensive when converted to dollars or your local currency, but consider the salary of a person working in Sweden. According to research, some salaries in construction, industry, and services range from 2,000 euros. So, even simple jobs generate a lot of income in Sweden, making the lifestyle lighter, more money-conscious, and even allowing for savings. Sweden is characterized by a diverse landscape with vast forests, lakes, mountains, and plains. In the northern part of the country, mountains and hills predominate, while the south is flatter with agricultural plains. Sweden is known for its numerous lakes and rivers. The largest lake in the country is Vänern, located in the southwest, followed by Vättern and Mälaren. The longest river is Klarälven. These water resources play an important role in everyday life in the Swedish economy. The east coast of Sweden is dotted with thousands of islands, forming an extensive archipelago that stretches along the Baltic Sea. This archipelago is a popular area for recreational activities such as boating and fishing. Sweden has a temperate climate, although it varies significantly from north to south. The northern part of the country experiences a subarctic climate, with long and cold winters and short and cool summers. In the south, the climate is milder, with shorter winters and warmer summers. One curiosity in Sweden is that two major geographic phenomena occur, which is incredible. During the summer, in some parts of Sweden, especially in the far north, the sun does not completely set for several weeks. This is known as the midnight sun. In the northernmost areas of the Arctic Circle, the sun remains visible 24 hours a day during the summer solstice. This means that nights are very short or even non-existent, creating a prolonged period of daylight. On the other hand, during the winter, especially in the northern areas, the opposite happens. The sun barely rises above the horizon, or may not even appear for weeks. This results in long periods of darkness, where the day may seem quite short. These patterns of light and darkness have a significant impact on daily life in Swedish culture. During the summer, people tend to be more active outdoors, and many events and festivals are held to make the most of the long daylight hours. In winter, people may suffer from lack of sunlight, leading to issues such as seasonal depression. Many Swedes adopt strategies to deal with the winter darkness, such as light therapy or escaping to sunnier destinations during the winter holidays. Northern Sweden is home to several glaciers and is known for its snowy landscapes during the winter months. Winter tourism is an important part of the economy in some areas of the country, where activities such as skiing, snowboarding, and northern lights observation are popular. Sweden highly values its natural environment and has several nature reserves and national parks, which are home to a rich biodiversity of flora and fauna. These protected areas offer opportunities for outdoor activities and ecotourism. Sweden is a country with a rich history, beautiful women, educated people, safe society, attractive salaries, cold climate, and a very long life perspective. But what about you? What do you think about life in Sweden? Does it appeal to you? What do you think about the elder women or even younger women from Sweden? Does it please you? Would you marry one of them? Before you go, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content about the world's most fascinating places and people.